Good morning. I am not fully awake yet. I'm looking for coffee. I'm at my boyfriend's place this morning. Look, he takes after me. He's got my habit with mixing calf and decaf. The thing with these boxes is there's always a danger that you mix the lids up and then you think you're having calf when you're having decaf and vice versa. You have to be very careful not to do that. Anyway, it's a working in the office day. The office here. And there's my decaf. And I definitely am not quite fully awake yet. There we are. Don't pack it in, just a little flatten off, otherwise, you know, you can't come through it properly. I do like a slow start to the day, I must be honest. As much as I am a fan of enough sleep, I always make sure I get up with a good hour and a half before I have to start the day. I suppose I'd better show my face to you at some point. Look, it's still here, it's okay. I'm not hiding a big cold sore or anything. Not this time. The weather's looking pretty innocent out there. It's looking kind of cloudy and overcast, but a bit of sun coming through, but quite mild. You wouldn't believe it, because last night it was like a howling wind all night and I was lying in bed listening to it and I actually felt really cozy and I wasn't bothered that I was awake. It was just such a cosy experience. This doesn't half too quick when you put it in boiling already. I seem to be in the habit of doing it at my boyfriend's house and not my own. I seem to put cold in at my own. I don't know why I do it like that. So anyway, I'm going to have a morning of reconciling receipts from bank cards. You see, staff members have bank cards all for the same account. They might need to buy stuff sometimes while they're out and about doing their jobs, stuff for the work. And it all goes through the Barclaycard and they have to save their receipts and give them to the boss, i.e. my boyfriend. Oh, I'm dribbling this everywhere. And then they need to be reconciled against the statement, as in just matched up and assigned a number against the statement, you know. Then it sort of goes off to the external accountant person who casts her eye all over it, and I don't know what she does, but she's in charge of that sort of thing. So I'm just like the middle person, and I'll be doing lots of filing, and I don't know what else I'll be doing, but I can tell you later, because he kind of throws new things at me as we go along. He's testing me out, I think, to see what I do and don't get on with. There's some things I just don't like doing. And I am starting in just over an hour, so I'm going to enjoy this, get dressed, have breakfast, all that stuff. First thing I'm going to do is Duolingo, of course, for 10 or 20 minutes before I, you know, get started properly for the day. Oh well, so much for that lovely innocent weather, but luckily for me, I'm going to be stuck inside anyway, so it doesn't make any difference today. It is now 12:25. I've done my morning stint and now my brain is a big foggy mush and I need food. Luckily IB has got something which is very easy to prepare, which is this. That looks a bit kind of concerning. It's not smoking though, it's water. I just re-washed that pan because it looked a bit grotty and I wasn't actually sure if it was washed or not. I don't generally justify the expense of buying this sort of pre-chopped type stuff, but when it's reduced to clear or it's at someone else's house, I don't half appreciate the convenience. And we're a bit tight for time today. Oh no, there's onion in there. Oh, there goes my night's sleep. I'm gonna have tummy ache all night. Didn't notice that. I'm going to chop up a few mushrooms and put them in as well because I love mushrooms. And we're going to use the ready to cook noodles, so just chuck them in towards the end and look what else we're going to have with it. Ready to eat, ready cooked, smoked salmon fillets. I'm going to add my normal seasoning, Kikkoman soy sauce, bit of lemon juice, some fresh garlic, fresh ginger and dried chilies because we don't have any fresh. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. He did say he would cook. He offered to cook. He said, "You're not my little cook. I'll come down and do it. Don't feel you have to cook every time you're here." But to be honest, I don't mind it. I find it therapeutic. And I like to be able to give him a nice lunch. It's nice, makes me feel like I'm doing a good job somehow. I don't know, I feel proud of it. Anyway, it's almost done. Just need to let those noodles cook through and then it will be time to serve up. Nom nom nom, lunchtime! It's about 1:10 now. We're about to go back and get on with the afternoon stint in the office. It is still raining, but lunch was nice and we feel all warm inside now. Yes, well, small mercies. Right, back to it then. It's a bit past 4 o'clock and I am completely brain dead, but I finished for the day. It's still raining, the light's going, and I'm going home very soon. I'm standing here waiting for IB to be ready. And it's just stopped now, but there was this weird scratching noise coming from up there. I just don't know what it is. If it's something alive, it's possible it stopped because it's heard my voice. because it does seem to have stopped the moment I tried to tell you about it. It was like that. Anyway, I'm all packed up, ready to go any minute now. I'm wounded.
Probably not your number one fan,
actually. He's just wounded me. No, he hasn't really. Like that's a white leg, isn't
you
it?
You have to put that in the thing. They'll think I've done you like a, a really bad girl.
It wasn't his fault. I was climbing in and he suddenly opened that and I didn't realise, and so when this was down I caught my leg on it. It's fine though, nothing to see. I think it'll bruise though. Look at that blinking rain. It's still going. It's been at it all day. Oh, it's a bit chilly in here. Time to put the heating on. Look what my daughter's left for me. She didn't go trick-or-treating this year. I can't get that flipping thing to stand up. It looks kind of sinister doing that. She says she saved me the innards. Oh yes, here it is. She saved me the innards. This is what she did last time as well, all mixed in with the peel and the pips. So that's going to be fun to sift through that lot, isn't it? I'm not sure if I can even be bothered. I do like a nice bowl of pumpkin soup, I must admit, but that looks like hard work going through that lot. I feel like I'm just starting my day now because I've been just doing office stuff all day. I need to go through my list of to-dos. I'm tired though and I'm hungry. I think I need to actually cook myself dinner first. The time is 20 to 6 and I have to say I'm not feeling motivated to be cracking on with stuff much. My daughter's not here again this evening. I don't think she's been working today. I think she met with friends in Cardiff or was working and is meeting up with them tomorrow, but anyway, she made a last minute decision to stay at my dad's place tonight, so I'm not feeding her. I can just feed myself. Oh, when I wasn't vlogging the other week, I had some rather amazing news from Izzy's college. She is supposed to be going on a cruise with them next year sometime, and we were going to be paying for it. You know, it was about 500 quid. They warned us it was 5 days, had plenty of notice, so it was all set. Transferred £100 deposit to her to pay, and next thing she rang me up, said, I've got some good news for you, Mum. They've had it subsidised, and not only that, it's been extended to a whole fortnight. So all they need now is a bit of spending money. They're going to get all their food and drink and everything. I don't know about excursions, but they are going to be allowed off the boat at different countries, because originally they weren't being trusted to get off to be back on in time for the ship to leave, because cruise ships go whether you're on it or not. If people don't get back on it in time, they've had it, you know. So I think they didn't trust the students to do this. But anyway, yeah, apparently they're getting off and exploring different countries. So that's absolutely amazing. What a brilliant opportunity for her. I'm so pleased for her. I've been opening a bit of mail, nothing that exciting, things like bank statements and medical letters and things. So I've been dealing with that, I haven't filed it. I've been raiding the fridge for leftovers. There's a bit of leftover rice from the other day that's been in the fridge, so I'm going to cook that up. I'm going to use my leftover tofu, aubergine, courgette and celery, and I need to go shopping tomorrow. This is looking rather yummy, smelling rather yummy, especially since I put coconut oil in it. It's looking a bit animated. Every so often like a bit of rice jumps up in the air. Of course it won't do it for you now. I've planned my evening out now. I'm going to eat that first and foremost, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a rest. I might even watch a vlog or two, and then I'm going to write my Portuguese notes up. You see, I've been doing these Portuguese classes. Bit disrupted because I've had 2 trips away, but you know, I'm getting there. I've been behind with my homework because I've missed lessons and then not been given the homework and then not done the homework. But then, like, when I was in class the last time, they were going through the homework and I was literally reading ahead and like trying to do it really quickly in class. And then so when it was my turn, because we all had to take it in turn to read out the answers as we went through the list of questions, I was like just about getting in. I guess I'd rushed to it. Like some of them I was getting them all wrong. Oh my goodness. But anyway, there we are. There's a big mixture of experience level in the Portuguese class actually. Some people are complete beginners and some people have had like done a year before of study. Some people have done more than that. I've been trying to self-teach for about 20 years, but in a really higgledy-piggledy way, so I've still got plenty to learn from that class, believe me. Anyway, after that I'm going to edit this vlog, and I don't know how much there is, honestly. It's just been one of those days. I haven't been able to give you my full attention, so I've been just doing normal person type work as opposed to what I normally do, which is completely flexible, and I can pick the camera up when I want to, usually when I'm just home alone doing my work, or you know, I can get it out at gigs or whatever. But it's a bit different when you're actually doing office work. in an office with all private information everywhere and being paid by the hour to do it. So, but I've got a busy week coming up, mostly like doing all my own stuff at home, to be honest. I've got music arranging to do for a performance coming up next week. I actually don't have a gig coming up this weekend, which is very unusual, but to be honest, I'm quite looking forward to not having it. I mean, I'd prefer if I was working, to be honest, but I'm going to make the most of the opportunity to have a night in as well. So that's all right. I'll be having friends over instead, actually. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's daily vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.